What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Comically Boston. Today is episode 66. It is May 29th, 2023. And today is going to be a good episode for you. Saturday night, we had an incredible Game 6 down in Miami. And this man right here, Derek D.W. White. Woo! That man just puts himself in the position to do great things, and he does. We win that game 104-103. It came right down to the wire. It was 100 to 100, or 100 to 103 us. Jimmy Butler hits all three free throws. Or actually, no, I think it was 102-100 us. Jimmy Butler hits all three of his free throws, goes up by 1. 3 seconds left on the clock. Like, how do you not get romantic about a basketball game or sports in general? Just like the Red Sox in 04, the Celtics down 0-3. They win Game 4. Don't let us win Game 4. We go back to Boston, win Game 5. We have a miracle down in Miami for Game 6. Game 7 tonight. The Miami Heat versus the Boston Celtics. It does not matter what happens tonight. Anything could happen. Game 7. We did everything we needed to do to get to this point. Now, the winner goes on, the loser goes home. There is no more games. It's down to this one. The winner faces the Nuggets in the finals. This is exciting stuff. Jason Tatum in Boston said he has never been so excited to get back to Boston and play for our fans. I hope his energy is incredible tonight. But the energy after that game, you can see in this picture here, 0.2 seconds on the clock. Down 1, Derek White right underneath the basket, just tips it. Just taps it in right in front of Strus, gets it in, and we go up. And they thought it didn't count, but oh, it counted. And we are heading back to Boston for Game 5. Jimmy Butler almost put the team on his goddamn back and marched us right back into, marched them right back into the finals. But Game 7, baby, anything could happen. But in that game, Derek White only had 11 points, but he had 3 blocks, 1 steal. Jason Tatum had 31 and 12 rebounds. Jaylen Brown had 26, 10 rebounds. Marcus Smart had 21. Butler wasn't playing great the whole game, but had to have scored like 10 points in the final frame. He dropped 24 points, 11 rebounds, 8 assists. Caleb Martin has been playing insanely well for somebody of his caliber. He's not necessarily an all-star. He's not somebody like Jaylen Brown or Jason Tatum or Jimmy Buckets. But he has probably been the Miami Heat's most consistent, most valuable player. Martin had 21 points, 15 rebounds. So, Caleb Martin, good for you, brother, doing your thing. But it all comes down to this. Game 7 tonight. Let's get it done. But happy Memorial Day also to all you people out there, all those vets. So, yeah. What did you guys do on your Memorial Day weekend? Did you guys have fun? Did you get an extra day weekend? And did you get shit-faced the whole time? Not me. Me and my good buddy Barnard went to go see BERT KRIESCHER, the comedian, the shirtless guy, if you guys don't know. But here's a nice little picture of the cover for his movie. It has Jimmy Tatro, it has Mark Hamill, BERT KRIESCHER in this movie. So me and Barnard went and gone and seen it. It's a 3 out of 5 stars. But to me, that's a good movie, not a bad movie. Not something that blew you out of the water with unexpected twists and turns, but not something that made you feel underwhelmed. Just something that was good, a funny watch, a one-time watch in the theaters. I don't know if I'd go back and see it ever again in the theaters, but maybe one time at home when I'm nice and messed up at home and I can watch it and giggle and take a couple edibles or something and watch this on Netflix. I think it would be a great watch. But BERT did successfully make me laugh, and I am so happy to see him in the theaters doing something funny. I'm curious to see if Sebastian's movie is better than his. It does have Robert De Niro in it and Sebastian Maniscalco, so who knows? That one's probably funny as heck too, and that one's about Sebastian's dad. This one's more about Bert's Russian machine story. If you guys haven't heard, it's pretty freaking funny, and BERT is a very funny man himself. So yes, we had a great time and we laughed hard. Shout out to BERT. That movie was great. We had a good time watching it. But what I really want to get into and talk about today, this is going to be a shorter video, but what I'm going to end the big topic of today with, talking about Jedi Survivor again. But today I want to talk about what was different between Jedi Fallen Order versus Jedi Survivor, and also if they do another game, what they need to make it stand out and be good compared to these last two. I do think Fallen Order was a very, very good game. Fallen Order did a lot of things well. It introduced Cal, this new character, all of the worlds that he went to, Dathomir, Ilum, you know, like, his Fallen Order story was great, but there was things that they didn't have in it that people wanted. More customization, you know, more stances, more lightsaber things. They wanted to be able to fast travel, because, you know, I tried to go back and do like the 100% on every world in Fallen Order, and it was nearly impossible because you couldn't really fast travel and you had to run through everything, and sometimes it just seemed like too big a task for something that wasn't really worth the time. But in this one you can fast travel around. So now I've gone through and played the game, and I've played a new plus, you know, if you've played the game, you know, the new plus game is when you finish and you can get now bonus things for playing it again, and you don't have to restart from the beginning. You have all your perks and stuff, and you can start right from the beginning and go from there. And I went back and I've almost completed the game again a second time, but now I've been going and doing extra exploring around every world and trying to get 100% in every section that you go to. And it's honestly been super fun, like just being a Jedi, just running around just in the Star Wars universe, just slicing and dicing droids or you know, stormtroopers or whoever it is. It's just a good time, and like the game looks great, it plays well, you know, and with the fast travel and even with just like the things you can ride around, you get around quicker. But all that to say, Jedi Survivor still to me was missing a couple real cool factors. And what I really think they need to do in the next game to make it worth you know, another game but also stand out between the trilogy of the games, I think they should add like a multi-takedown, almost like how Batman Arkham Knight did it back in the day. When you sneak up on enemies, you can hit this like it highlights, you know, 3-4 guys, and you can hit multi-takedown all of them at once. You take down one and then switches to another guy, you can hit the button again, goes to the third guy, hits a button again, goes to the fourth guy. You're telling me a Jedi Master with high level force sensitivity can't take out multiple guys at once? Like, that's just the one thing I think could really put it over the fact, to make you feel like Cal is super unstoppable. Even though he does feel unstoppable in this, I just take some hits sometimes and I'm like, this guy's got a lightsaber that can just slice through anything. Like, why am I not just bullying these stormtroopers? Why are they getting shots off on me? Like, this isn't supposed to happen. But like, if he had a multi-takedown where there's like two guys behind him and he can take down both at once, like, especially if he's got two lightsabers, he's not just using a single blade, like, he should be able to take down multiple people at once, I think. You know, especially if he's doing like the jump and there's two guys standing next to each other, you normally take one and then you have to like hurry and hope this guy doesn't react quick enough. After you kill the first guy, you have to kill the second guy. And you have to do it yourself rather than have something that's kind of like a cool animation, kind of like how Batman Arkham Knight did it. And that's something, you know, that I haven't really seen in any other games since then. Even like the new Gotham Knights game, I'm pretty sure there wasn't anything like that really in the game. And if there was, it wasn't as cinematic or as cool. Like, you know, just the way it sounded in the old Batman game. You'd get it's slow down time as he does like a backflip over one guy to kick another guy, and then as you select another guy, it's like slowly turning the camera, and then it speeds up and then slows down. Like, it was cinematic but also cool gameplay, and it also felt like you were controlling it, so it felt good to play. And I think if we do something like that with the Jedi characters in this, it would be money for sure. I really like Cal and Marin's story. It really threw me for a twist with Bode. I'm not going to really spoil everything for the people that haven't played the game. If you haven't, go check it out. But for the people that have, some of the things in this game threw me for a loop. I was like, whoa, I didn't see that coming, you know? So I love when a game does that. So I think they maybe have something snuck up their sleeve, but I don't see how there's not a third game after this one. I know this one just came out, so it's probably going to be a good while till we get another one, but I'm excited, man. This game did a lot of things for me, and I enjoyed a lot of it. You know, there was a few things that I was like this Dag and Garrus shit, and how they kept going back and forth between Jeddah and Bogdo, or what, Bogdo, whatever they went to Grease's home planet with the Pyloon Saloon. Like, it felt like we were just going between two planets, where even in the last game, we went between, Bogdan, was it the last one? I don't know. It just felt in the last game that they went to more places. Last game, it felt like they went to Kashyyyk, you know, where you got the Wookiees and that whole shit. You went to the Fortress Inquisitorius, like, place with the water planet. You went to the first planet with the big giant lizard thing where you find BD, where Seer's Master Cordova, was, and you don't actually see him in the first game, which I thought was cool. You actually got to see him in this game. But some of the events that happen in this game will also affect the next game, because they're not going to be able to come back for the next game. So the next game for me is going to be wild. Like, what is Kata's story? Why did Seer say Trilla's name? Wasn't she dead? So is Trilla still alive? Maybe she's going to be in the next game. All I know is Cal's maybe embracing the dark side at the end of this first game. Like, what's good? Like, what is this next game about? But I'm there for it. Comment below. What did you like about Jedi Survivor? Did you like Jedi Fallen Order better? Do you think that the trilogy, the third game, is going to be far superior from both of these games? And I really, really enjoyed Jedi Survivor. I really did. And I liked Fallen Order too. When it came out, it was nothing like it. But now that Survivor's come out, I think Survivor makes Fallen Order look like a bad game, to be honest. You know, like, I don't know if I could go back right now and play Fallen Order the same way that I played Survivor and enjoy it the same, just because it looks that much better, and but it's newer. You know, it is what it is. I still really like the story in Fallen Order. I honestly really love the opening mission. There's like this boom bum 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 boom bum 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 boom bum 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 bum. It's like this big, deep, bassy like beat, and it's how you introduce yourself to Cal. He's on Scrapper he's a Scrapper on Ferrix, I believe, or wherever he is, and he's, you know, like there's like a one of those spy droids, and it's like swooping in, and then you get a camera shot that pans in to Cal with headphones on, and he's like welding or soldering, and his buddy taps him on the shoulder and goes, "Hey, the boss wants to hear from you," and then takes off the headphones and the music disappears. Like, so it's all digestive music, kind of like how James Gunn does stuff. If you hear music, it's because there's a boombox or something in the environment that they're listening to. It's not just music playing for the sake of playing. But that boom bum 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 boom bum bum ba boom ba ba. If you guys know, you know. Comment below. Do you like that song as well? I think that's enough embarrassing myself for today. Go check out the machine. Go Celtics. Game 7 tonight. I'm super excited. Stay tuned till next week's Comically Boston. Next Monday's episode, I think, is going to be insane. It might be a very special surprise for you guys, so I'm not going to spoil it myself now. But stay tuned to the next one. And stay tuned to later this week. We'll be talking about the results of this Monday night Game 7. Whether it be me in tears saying this is it, or going on to the finals. Either way, I'm going to be very excited for my boys, because we had a hell of a season. And if we're going to go out, at least we didn't go out getting swept, and we're going out in a Game 7 in style. But we're not going out. We're winning this, baby. Let's get it. Ooh, I don't want to jinx myself, knock on wood, but hey, we're here, baby. That's all that matters. Anything can happen. Game 7 tonight, going to be one hell of a night. I hope all you watch the game, have some fun. I hope any of you guys go into the game in Boston tonight. Wear you green, have a great time, stay safe. It's going to be a not-so city tonight. Regardless of what happens, the city's going to be exploding this evening. 8 o'clock, 8:30 game time, so whew, I can't wait for this one. So comment below, at me on Instagram, at Comically Boston, at me on Twitter, at Big Cam YouTube. Hit me up on Letterboxd, at Big Cam, and I will see all of you guys in the next video. Peace out. Links down in the description below. And I'll see you guys when I see you guys.